12 at 4.
Every year on the third Monday of January, the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is recognized federally for his influence and contribution to empowering people, bridging gaps, and strengthening communities. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 4. I'm Brian Morton.
And I'm Alicia Rubin. Today, the community of Ashland gathered to remember Dr. King's life and legacy. Influential leaders in Southern Oregon and residents to Ashland celebrated Martin Luther King Jr. at the Plaza, spending time to reflect on how Dr. King's messages are being honored. Equity specialist for the Medford School District, D.L. Richardson, spoke to attendees at the event about how far the community has come.
To be standing in the face of hate, but meet that hate with love, and what that has mean when you look around this place, this plaza right now, because that love has become realized. We still have so much more we need to do, so much work we need to do, but it's something that we can continue to do and will continue to do.
Stay tuned for Newswatch 12 Special Edition at 8:15 tonight to hear from other speakers and attendees who shared their thoughts on Dr. King and what this day means to them. Today, Senator Ron Wyden sent out a tweet with a quote saying, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." Continuing by saying, "May this MLK Day serve as a chance to recommit to speaking up in the face of injustice and working together to build on Dr. King's legacy of equal opportunity for all."
Today, people from more than 100 grassroots organizations joined Martin Luther King III and his family in a march in Washington, D.C. They're demanding the White House and Congress pass voting rights legislation. The march ended at the Frederick Douglass Memorial Bridge. That was to send a message that lawmakers delivered on funding bridges by passing President Joe Biden's massive infrastructure bill, and now they want the same thing for voting rights. Today in Los Angeles, the annual MLK Parade was postponed. Dr. Adrian Dubb, who worked for Dr. King to register black voters, says parade organizers decided to postpone their annual Kingdom Parade until June, and instead they're distributing 500 rapid COVID tests. There was a call to halt celebrations today, following in light of the voting rights bill being stalled in Washington. We'll take a closer look at that bill's progress and a message from Dr. King's son coming up in our next 15 minutes.
New at 4 today, medical